Frankie, you've signed a year's extension with an option of a further year. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels brilliant. Just so glad to have done it and got it over the line, really. Can't wait to get going next season and just see what next season holds.
In discussions, what did Gary have to say to you about this new deal?
He just said, come back in the off season, be fit, get in the gym, come back and be ready to work. And he said, last season you've done well, but at a level which was you should be pushing a bit higher. But yeah, just come back next season, fit, ready to work, and then see where it goes from there.
We haven't really caught up with you since you joined us last season, but can you just run us a little bit through your football journey and how you ended up at Exeter City?
So I was, the start of last season, I was a team called Bristol Manor Farm. Didn't really play, so I went on loan to a team below, in the league below called Welton, which is where I live. And then at Christmas time got a move to Porton, which is the league above, which was good. And then got in the wind of that, came on trial down here, and then came on trial for about 3 or 4 weeks, and then just went from there and then signed, and then obviously Exmouth this season has been really good. So yeah.
And your dad obviously was a footballer himself and a goalkeeper, so has he been instrumental in your kind of journey?
Yeah, he gives me some good advice, to be fair, and leads me along the way and brings me up on what needs to be brung up on. But yeah, it's been good.
Speaking of last season, you spent the season alone at Exmouth Town, where I think you were nicknamed Clean Sheet Frankie. There's 21 clean sheets in all competitions, and the fans named you as their player of the season. So you must have learnt a lot from that year.
Oh yeah, it's been a brilliant season, not just for me, but as a whole, as a club as well, I think. But yeah, no one really had any ambition to finish where we did, and I think where we finished just in the playoffs everyone was just over the moon and buzzing. But for me, yeah, it's been a good season for me, and yeah, just see where and go, see what can happen next season.
And having played a full season as well, playing every game for them, you must have learnt a lot about the rigours of football and what it's going to be like.
Yeah, I think that this is my first full season with a set club as well. To play every minute of it, I think quite thankful for that, really. But yeah, it's been the whole season from start to finish. Had some ups and downs, but as a whole, it's been probably as good as it can go, really, for me.
And the Exmouth fans really took to you as well. What was that like?
Yeah, they've been brilliant all season, to be fair. Even from pre-season till the last playoff game, they were everywhere. But yeah, they're top supporters, so I can't thank them enough for that.
I mean, personally, what do you feel like you learnt the most from that experience that you're going to take into the next phase of your game?
I think coming towards the end of the season when we're fighting for the playoffs and it's like a couple of points in it, maybe 1-2 points in it, coming into the last 2 games, we know we needed to win both and probably score more. And I think as a team, the way we set up and the way we attack the game, I think that's a big thing for me. And then the playoff game as well, not the way we wanted it to go, but big learning curve for me. A few more people there than it would be on a usual Saturday. But yeah, it's been a pleasure playing for Exmouth.
And your season ended with you being named on the bench at Mansfield Town. You got to experience going away with the team. What was that like?
Oh, it's unbelievable. I couldn't quite believe it, I don't think. But yeah, it was good. Best experience for me yet, by a long way. And yeah, it's just good to be in around the team, feel the environment, and yeah.
And what did Gary say to you about, when did you find out you were going to be part of the team, and did he explain why?
So I travelled up on the day before, stayed over, and then we went and had a meeting before the game, and then put up the team, and I was there on the bench, and I just couldn't quite believe it, to be fair. But yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, I loved it.
You obviously get to train with Kev Miller and the other goalkeepers who are here. How much have you learnt from Kev? He's a guy with such vast experience, isn't he?
Yeah, he's been top from the start since I was on trial till now. Yeah, he's been brilliant, and Joe as well. That's a big thing for me because obviously play as hard as you can get really in the Prem, and he's been a pleasure as well. Not just for me, but I think Harry would say the same as well, and Sean, all of us. He's been a pleasure just watching him, looking what he does. In games as well, yeah, it's been a pleasure to watch. Yeah,
I guess that makes it a really competitive department as well, and you're all pushing each other to kind of improve.
Yeah, I think that's what makes the training so good as well, because we all know we're pushing each other and we're doing this, we're doing that, but as a group we were so tightly knitted as well. I think that's what made us a good four, and Kev as well. He knew we were trying to push each other, and he'd help us along the way, which is good.
And have you had conversations with Kev about kind of what the plans are for next season for yourself?
Not really. I have a little bit. Not really. He just said as long as you come back, make sure you come back in the right shape, eating well, doing everything right you can to come back and just show everyone what you can do, and then go from there, really.
A little bit different, but do you model your game on anyone in particular, goalkeeper, past or present?
In the past, I used to model my game on Petr Cech when I was really, really young. Just something about it. I watched him quite a few times in the Premier League, to be fair, and he was every game 8 out of 10, solid every game. Didn't see him make a mistake, I don't think. But yeah, he used to be my model when I was younger.
And what sort of areas of your game are you looking to improve in the next 12 months?
Definitely my passing and receiving out from the back. So I know coming into the modern game now, it's a big thing. Like, you watch quite a few teams, and most of them in League One and the Championship and further up, they all play out from the back, and I feel like I need to work on that. Coming from an environment where I've just been kicking it long all year and the season before that, so yeah, definitely need to work on that. But again, I think that comes in training. You do a lot of that in training, so I think that should come over time.
And what are your aims for the upcoming season as well, would you say, personally?
If I go out on loan again, hopefully just have the season I've had, really. I think if I can do that again, which, touch wood, I do, but if I don't, then just do as best as I can wherever I go, really, and then see what happens from there.
Brilliant. Well, congratulations on the new deal, and see you back in pre-season.
Yeah, thank you.